It's Vlogstock Friday. I've been here at the office all day, and I figured out that for weeks and weeks I've wanted to actually have a talk about lighting fixtures. So today for Vlogstock Friday we're finally getting around to having a talk about lighting fixtures. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you're going to want to stick around.
This is how we do it.
This little piece of kit is a bit of fun. I use it on my phone. Unfortunately, because of the way that it sits, it doesn't usually sit very nicely over the rear facing camera, so I need to use it over the front facing camera, and it's a ring light. And one of the reasons why I love it is because it is bi-color, pretty cool, and come on, who doesn't love to have that lovely ring effect in their eyes, and to just have that beautiful diffused fill of light around their face. This does the job. I paid like $50 or $60 for it. It's pretty cheap. It makes a bit of noise when it's on the phone as well, so having the external microphone eliminates that as an issue, but it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So yeah, think about getting one of those. They're useful. Speaking of useful, if you know Peter McKinnon, then you know this piece of kit. And hey, even if you've been following our vlog and you're one of our subscribers, thank you to the 38 subscribers. As at this video, you guys rock. I think it was the second week of our vlog. I talked about this because I was really excited. I bought 2 of them, and I'm not going to labor on it. You guys know this. The only thing I'll say is the diffusion on this isn't fantastic, and so one of the little hacks that I've done personally is I just use some baking paper. I just cut them to approximate size, because this has magnets on the cover here. It just locks those into place, and then when you turn it on, it's nice and diffused. Otherwise, I don't bother. I'll just put it somewhere so that boom, there's a puncher light, which is just amazing. Let's be honest. This thing, I love it. It's light. It's a light. Get it? Sorry. Look at that. It's such a good light. It's a soft box. If I open this up, you can see how it works. If you don't know, it's just 5 fluorescent globes, daylight rated globes. It has a reflective coating on the inside there. It's got 1 layer of diffusion if I add that on. So those lights are no longer quite so harsh because it's going through a level of diffusion. And then you add the cover on top, which then gives another level of diffusion. And so you get this lovely wraparound soft light. I've used it for, maybe 10 years, I think. This was the first serious bit of lighting kit that I bought, and it was for Life Source. It's so great that they're still working 10 years later. I've got 3 of them. There's this one, there's another one I use here as a key light, and then if I'm going all out, I'll actually pull in number 3 and use it as the backlight. This is the lighting setup that I cut my teeth on in making videos. I think I paid maybe $160, maybe it was $180 for all 3 of them. Well worth it. Seriously. Now, while those lights are all on kind of the cheap end, this is my lovely aperture. It's the LS Mini 20C. I've got 3 of these. As a matter of fact, there's only one of this unit, which is with this little button here, adjustable for color as well as adjustable for brightness. And on the rear of all the kits, it's adjustable like a Fresnel. So it goes from spot to flood. Brilliant. And so many little additional features. Battery pack, you can plug in mains. It's got the built-in barn doors. It's got space available for you to put in filters. So good. The downside, if I'm honest, is that I think it was $1,400 that I spent on these. The additional downside to it is that the other 2 lights, they're fixed at 7700 Kelvin, which is ridiculously cool white, like ridiculously. To the point where if you want it to be regular daylight balanced, you need to put in the tungsten filter, which they provide for you, thankfully, but why did you do it? Aperture, why? They are such a good light otherwise. Aside from the price, if price is an issue. But, you know, come on. Oh, I almost forgot. Look, it's not a fixture per se, but you need to have one of these. And it's a reflector. If you don't have a reflector, you need to consider getting one. And I bought this for maybe $30 on eBay. Again, it was really cheap. There was no Amazon at the time. This is just as old as my soft boxes are. So it's been around. The traps for a long time, and it's actually a 5-color reflector. It's actually got black as one of the colors because sometimes a room can actually have too much light bouncing around, and so that can help you to control the light by absorbing some of that light reflecting. Interesting, I know. Who would have thought? The other side is a lovely silver, so it gives you a more kind of natural reflection. There's a lovely white reflector, there's the gold reflector, and then on the inside you can see this is white as well. Similar to the soft boxes, it's an inbuilt diffuser. You just take the cover fully off and you have a diffuser at your fingertips, which is pretty brilliant. As a matter of fact, it's so brilliant that I got this. This week I've roped in my wife. She's going to be my model. I'm just going to show you what it looks like with some of these lights set up. So you just stay there and look beautiful and we'll light up. So this is softbox. I've just got the one softbox on, and you can see there's this lovely little falling away. It's a gentle falling away along the face. So it's dramatic, but it's not really harsh. But sometimes you don't want it to be quite as dramatic, and that's where you need to have a fill light, which is what I'm going to use my other softbox for. So key light, fill light. It's just the one light. I can actually crank that up a lot more. It actually becomes effectively 2 key lights, so really big key light, and this one just as bright. This way is different, and I've only learned about it, and I've only used it maybe twice in the last, let's say, 3 months, and it's having the key light still there, up a bit higher than normal perhaps, looking down, and then actually having the fill light pretty much alongside the lens, but on the same side as the key light. It just adds a very different dynamic. I mean, look, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Fantastic. If you've enjoyed today's video, then please do me a favor and click on the like button down below, and please consider subscribing. This week, click on the big red button down below, click on the notification bell next to that, and YouTube will do the rest. This is Shane for Waiting to Be Seen, and I hope to see you next time with VlogStockFriday. Yeah.
That's gonna leave a mark.
What?
I should check to see if my teeth are clean.